Hello and welcome back to the Glorious Gnomes. So, we've still got a little bit of indecision going on where we are. We've got a lot of options in terms of Najara, potentially attacking them, potentially not attacking them. It's definitely going to be punching above our weight, no matter what we do to them, or Cormyr for that matter. Some of the other options I've been looking at around us here is we have Durlag's Tower, and we have Cornwood, we have Skulldusk, we have Uldon. We could potentially make all of this ours. And that would give us another duchy, wouldn't it? So if I go in here, go Duchy of the Wood of Sharp Teeth. Well, that gives us one right away, so we only need Durlag's Tower or Cornwood to make that happen. There should be another one here, the Duchy... We can't get this one because it's in Cormyr. How about this one? Duchy of Green Fields? I mean, all we'd need to get for that one is Uldon. So, yeah, there are a couple different duchies over here we could potentially grab, if we're not too worried about getting the De Jure Kingdom. I would like to test the De Jure Kingdom, so I would definitely like to destroy Baldur's Gate as a duchy, but to do that we do need this province, so yeah, slightly problematic. Anyway, no matter what we decide to do, I need money, because money is what makes the world go round in this particular world, so we're just going to unpause and let time move on. Is there anything else we can jump on? So this duchy here needs 129 gold for it. And how much do we need for founding a new kingdom? You need to have 300 gold. Okay, so we're looking at needing like 560 gold for creating the two duchies in a kingdom, on top of actually needing the money to take the land. So it's a lot of money that we need for this. Let's see, 2 children need education. So this child's fairly even stats, hasn't got any childhood traits, so there's nothing we can work. Oh wait, that's because they're 6. Okay, fairly even stats. Let's give them duty. I thought they were 12 and we're looking at the next level up, but no, that's fine. I'm just going to give them a duty one. We'll keep their stats balanced for just now. Let's see, what about the other child? Okay, the other child's got some slightly higher stats here. Not as high learning, but you know. Let's give you a struggle education. Now that might make him ambitious, which could be a problem later, but it might also make him a brilliant commander, which, you know, sounds neat to me. How many troops do we have? We are maxing out around 4,000. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh yeah, we have auto-stop plots. That's why I don't need to worry about you can imprison someone anymore, because you can only imprison them if you don't tell them to stop their plot. If they stop their plot, you're no longer allowed to imprison them, for whatever reason. My wife Asper has complained to me about being absent so often, so when I found that I had some extra gold to spend, I decided to buy her something nice, maybe some sort of jewellery. I don't know, wife, what are we going to buy you? I mean, we have money. We'll buy you the nicest ruby earrings, which are still, you know, like a drop in the bucket. It's like just over a month's worth of money. My uncle has invited me to go and carouse. Let's go and carouse. Have we still got stressed? We have. This could be an opportunity to get rid of it, which would then allow us 20% extra tax because we'd be under our domain limit, or we'd be over our domain limit. Equal to our domain limit? Anyway, you get the idea. Right. I've arrived at the private rooms of Count Bentley. Are we going to play games again? We are. Oh, we're only playing for honor this time. Alright, this is the one where he lets me win, right? We played for hours, the tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as I tried to attack my opponent's positions without opening my defense too much. Eventually I found a critical opening and made a few inspired and aggressive moves and won the game. Yep, you see, when we play for money, he wins every time. Play for honor, we win. Seems a little suspect. Stressed is still there. Oh no. Okay. Well, it's only a 30% chance each time. It is fairly unlikely that it'll work, but, you know. It's nice to think about. Right. How much do we need to attack Durlag's Tower? Which has a green dragon, by the way. So we need to have at least 5,500, which means that we need... Yeah, at least 3... Yeah, I think we have enough money to attack Durlag's if we wanted to now. I was just working it out. Ooh! I'm married to a woman I love, and it is a blissful state. I wish everyone could experience love such as ours. We have now lost stressed because we love our wife. Wonderful. And that is not giving us an extra domain. That must mean that we must be like one stewardship off getting that extra domain limit. We could switch from business. We have the only benefit of business right now, which is the trade route. So we could switch from business to rulership, which might allow us to do it. The other thing I was thinking is maybe my wife has dropped down in stewardship at some point. Is that... Ah, okay, it's because she's become a gambler. So that lowered her stewardship, which I think is affecting this. Maybe. Although it should only be the ruler's stewardship. Or maybe your wife... Your wife can't... Anyway, I don't know. There is a calculation, I knew it at one point. I think your wife affects it. So, if we were to switch to rulership, we might also be okay here. Let's switch. I think this might make us more money. On the other hand, it doesn't. Okay, there we go. We are at 18, but we still don't get that extra domain limit. Oh well, it was worth a try. It would have been 20% extra tax if it had worked. We still get a little extra because we get a higher stewardship bonus, but there we go. Okay, we also have a new Spymaster because my uncle is dead. He was killed on the orders of Domin Korbar of Millstone. Oh, really? Okay. And now my cousin is in charge. Okay. New Spymaster is required. I think we're going to go with this guy. He doesn't hate me that much. He is a dwarf. Yeah, cool. We'll have him in there. Nice. Oh, and a child lacks an education. So this is our son. He has a couple of traits. None of them lead him towards any particular education apart from learning, though, which isn't great. So these are going to end up neutral, as in, like, they're going to end up exactly the same as that one does. One positive, one negative, I think. So I might just lean entirely into stewardship for him and take a stewardship focus. Yeah, let's go with that. And then we're going to assign a guardian. And it's going to be... Now, I don't know whether Bright works, but I know Diligent does, so it's going to be Rundar, my half-brother. Fantastic. Oh, also, we should be able to introduce our heir to court now. He has to be our current heir. Okay, fair enough. I thought you could still do it if they were your child, but no. Has to actually be your heir. So seniority, it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that one. My wife is pregnant. Fantastic news. Am I going to go carousing? Of course I'm going to go carousing. It's all I ever want to do. Ooh. The Amian Nelathander Island war. That's interesting. So they're attacking these guys. It's just for a city. But also it doesn't affect... I realize it doesn't really affect us that much because Baldur's Gate no longer is under them because they got conquered. We go to League of Baldur's Gate. They are now completely underneath these guys, so yeah. Okay, it's fine. Najara, 9,000 troops. And still in a war with Loudwater. And it's still in favor of Loudwater, as they haven't actually figured out how to get their troops up there yet. Weird. Okay, well, let's see. Should almost be, yeah, almost ready for our war. We've arrived at the rooms of Count Bentley. Oh, I've suggested we play for money. Hey, I won! Fantastic! My wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unburdened child is causing some humoral unbalance that is affecting her mood. We'll spend some money on her. And the carousing is over. I'm going to wait till we have a little bit more, get a good number of mercenaries, and then we're going to attack Durlag's tower. We have a son named Neskrim. He is smart. Awesome. Is there a way of switching our succession? Oh, wow. I just realized we got to 30 in our entire... well, our hair went somewhere. Anyway, I just want to see... No. Okay, so there isn't a succession law like Tanistry. Tanistry is that you get to vote within your dynasty as to which person you want to be in charge. It's kind of like a really good version of elective. Elective's alright if you want to be juggling everything all the time, but Tanistry is... So elective is you can vote for anybody within your realm, basically. Well, I think there are other restrictions, but in essence, it's anybody can be voted up to the top. They just have to be voted in. Tanistry is anyone can be voted up to the top as long as they're within your family. So it's got the same benefits of seniority in that you can't lose unless you're like really bad. But it has the added benefit that you don't have to just go for the oldest, you can go with the best. But, yeah, we don't have that. Our best is probably still Primogenitor, I reckon. Which we can switch to. All we need to do is, well, make our new realm. I received some bad news this morning. My prisoner, Drylil Horgath, escaped from his cell in the night. He had outside help. One of the guards might never wake from the blow to his head. Duchess Duthar of Thar was surely behind this. I'm not that worried about it. I, you know, really didn't put a lot of effort into doing anything with him, so, you know, him being out of our prison, it's probably for the best. Right. I want to test something before we attack these guys. I am going to hire a mercenary group, because I'm sure this works, but I want to test it. We can still declare war. Nice. Okay. So I think we need 3 mercenary groups to be able to do this. I'm actually going to hire them before the war now, and then that will allow us to let their morale go up higher. Will mean that we're going to lose some money, probably. Yeah, we're losing 6. But we can have full morale at the start of the war, which is great. Alright, Durlag's Tower. Prepare to be conquered. Right, we'll raise up all of our troops. These guys are going to merge in here, you're going to merge in here, you're going to be disbanded, you're going to be disbanded. The one over here is going to be disbanded. You guys are going to merge over here, well, over here to start with. Let's go. Disband that one. Continue merging in. We have decided to attack one of the wild provinces of Faerun, which are infested with monsters, which means 2,000 more appear. That's okay. They attacked 100 of ours. I'm not overly worried about that. Let's attack with our 6,000. Make sure we have leaders. So it'd be Marianne, Goward, and us. Let's go. We're attacking straight in. Now, somebody did say, yeah, you don't need to attack all of these guys because, you know, all you need to do is siege the land and you win. And that is true. What attacking them does is it means that they don't loot my land while they're at it, which is quite nice, I would say. It's an added bonus that they don't loot me. So we don't get, like, lowered loot bars, so we get, yeah. Basically, it's just saying we're not losing anything for the war. A party of soldiers flying the banner of Count Murgy of Cloakwood recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in Coastway. According to the farmer, their campfire spread out of control and his entire crop was reduced to ashes. He has brought the matter before your court and demands compensation. My cousin Murgy, we don't particularly like our cousin Murgy. He is a wizard, though. We're going to say that he shall compensate the farmer. He is very unhappy with us, but, I mean, what's he going to do? Really, he doesn't have any options. So we're going to head over here. We have enough troops. Oh, I should have been building the fort while I had a lower number of troops here. That was a mistake, but that's okay. We didn't take a point of attrition, so we weren't punished for it, so I'm going to learn no lesson. Right. Keep going here. Now the siege is done. We have an uprising. Probably about the worst time you could ever pick to have an uprising while we have mercenaries raised. Offer peace and force demands. Right. They should all die. There we go. Durlag's Tower. I don't know who that's going to go under. It's in the Duchy of the Wood of Sharp Teeth. So it could go to Peld Vale, my kinsman here. Yeah, I'm going to grant you Durlag's Tower. Enjoy. Now, that means that we can create that duchy if we wanted to. So we now have the ability, if with 500 gold, to be able to create the kingdom. If we wanted to. We have now won. Nice. Head back over here. We're still losing... oh, we're losing 15 a month? Oh, dear. We gotta be quick about this. Okay. We probably can't spiral it into 3 war. Never mind. I keep forgetting you have to split them off before you do that. Anyway, that's fine. I disbanded my mercenaries. Who cares? We were running out of money anyway. It would have been close. Fine. We're going to wait for the money and we're going to make ourselves a kingdom. My wife is pregnant. Fantastic news. Also, I gotta say, that Durlag's Tower took a lot... Like, that was a lot quicker than it was when we did it in Baldur's Gate. I'll tell you that. That was a pain of a place to be in. But, you know, we don't need to worry about that. It's gone now. It's not going to hurt you anymore. Right, head over here. We'll join the other people who are destroying these raiders. Wonderful news. That was Najara on the way past, decided to help us. I appreciate it quite a lot. Baron Jekur feels I risk too much of my escapades and tried to persuade me to stop risking my life. No. A peasant accused of murder is dragged before your court. His wife and children were found butchered in a small hut they called home, and he was standing nearby covered in their blood. Despite this damning evidence, the man continues to profess his innocence. What should be done with him? Well, we're gonna chuck him in the dungeons and leave him there. That's kind of our way of justice right now. Ruling from your court has increased your sense of justice. Your judgments have a profound effect on the lives of your subjects, and you've decided to be more fair. We've become just and will be known as the just. So this gives us 2 stewardship. This might let us hold that extra domain. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're now 4 out of 4, so that is 20% extra tax, which is always wonderful to see. There we go. We're making a little bit more now. I was just wondering, maybe the reason why we were losing more money was because they'd started looting our capital. Yeah, like when the monsters came over here and started raiding it, maybe they reduced the amount that we were making, and that was what caused us to go more into debt. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we have a son named Alvin, who is a genius. Fantastic. However, you are the 5th son, so it's unlikely you're going to be given anything. But, you know, it's fantastic. Right. For some time now, my wife, Mirandar Aspar, has been avoiding me. She's not visited my bedchamber for several weeks. When I've demanded to know why, she has given me nothing but feeble excuses. Today I overheard a couple of her servants gossiping. They said Aspar had contracted syphilis. Oh dear. I can show that erratic spider what I do with traitors. We're not the angry gnome. I can say, you poor thing, let's see what we can do for you, or you shouldn't believe everything you hear. No, we'll try and nurse her back to health. Let's see. Did we not just have this one? I'm sure we just had this exact event. Yeah, and she's got a mild illness. Okay. Yeah, we'll just click the bottom one. Weird, we got the event twice in a row. Seems very odd. After being skillfully treated by court physician Topos, my wife Asper is feeling much better. Perhaps he is deserving of some praise. Sure. I have 3.1 gold. Coastway is prospering. Nice. Okay. Now we need 560 to be able to become a king, or whatever the king level title is called here. I think for Baldur's Gate, what I'm going to do is I'm still going to become king with a custom one, but then when I get to Baldur's Gate and I take over this one, I'm going to destroy it and then have a look at the creation conditions and see whether those have changed. That's probably going to be the best way to handle things here, because otherwise we have to wait until we're strong enough to fight Najara, and we have to do it as a Duke level, which is going to be minorly difficult. I would quite like to start giving out some duchies here so that we can start, you know, we can start having some more powerful vassals who will handle their own affairs. Several tavern owners in the Coastway have come forward to court with complaints against Count Murgy of Peldvale. Apparently he's gone on drunken rampages in all of their establishments, and they're demanding compensation. Count Murgy claims to have no memory of the nights in question. Oh, sure he does. Sure he does. He's actually, he's got a lot of these red traits, but it's like gluttonous, proud. Oh, that one's cancer, a drunkard, stressed. You know what? He will compensate the tavern owners. I'm not going to pay the money. I don't want to do that. My son is not feeling well. He has the flu. Oh, court physician, please fix him up. Right. We need another couple hundred gold. My mother, Marindar. When did my mother become... I guess that my grandmother died... Wait, when did she die? She died 9 years... Oh, sorry, 11 years ago? Oh, okay. I just missed my mother becoming queen, I guess. My mother, Marindar Femara, has asked me to spend some quality family time in Sambar. I'm sure the idea is for me to become better friends with Dlim Mirrorshade. That sounds nice. Who's Dlim? Dlim? Oh, right, there we go. Dlim, my cousin. Oh, we had a great time together. I feel we really have strengthened our family bonds. We should do it again sometime. He's a half-dwarf. Okay. Cool. I was also just thinking, if I go and have a look at my grandmother... Oh, sorry, my mother here. Not that I wanted to, but if I did, we could try and plot to kill her. There's no real point. I was also just thinking, Like, when she, you know, pops or clogs, we would then have a kingdom. Which is an interesting thought. I think we should form an alliance. Oh. She would love to form an alliance. She's the same dynasty as me. But because of political concerns, she can't. What political concerns? You're over here, I'm over here, we're not going to interfere? I don't know. Anyway. Faemira, my daughter has been born. Wonderful news. I have an unlanded son. Oh, he's reached 16. He got a thrifty clerk education. He's really not very good. Oh well. I guess we can get him to marry someone. And maybe that would, you know, make him have some usefulness. Let's see. You can marry this person. Okay, so that's him sorted. What else can we do here? So we've fulfilled the ambition to groom an heir. Wonderful. Let's pick a new ambition. Ooh. How about we become a better fighter? That sounds like a good one. Yeah. Right. Let time move on. They are going to marry, so my daughter-in-law is now around. She is a human, but you know, we can't hold that against her for very long. Hopefully we'll get some smart children out of that marriage. Okay, so we still have the question, actually, over whether we want to create our own kingdom. I think we should. The negatives are, when she eventually dies, we're going to have 2 kingdoms, but it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Dunno, I'm thinking about it. I think that's okay, yeah. I think if we have to destroy her kingdom or destroy our kingdom, I'm going to be okay with that. Ooh, we have a son who's going to get double marshal. That's fantastic, he's going to have some great traits. So, let's stick him up here. We're looking for somebody who has generally good ones. I mean, we could educate him. I don't really want to, but you know what? Let's do it. The reason I don't want to is because there's a certain event where you give up something to make your child better, and I don't want to make our character worse, but sure, we'll do that. And then, oh, the other child, the twin. Yes, we forgot about you. Yeah, why don't you have a stewardship one, and you can then, yeah, get somebody to educate you in that. Like Rundar, my half-brother. Yeah, that'll work. He didn't do a great job with our son, but he wasn't particularly good at it anyway. Okay. We're going to do nothing there. We're not going to obligate any vassals out of factions. We don't have any factions I'm worried about. They're all, like, pretty pathetically weak. I don't know why Rundar's in one, but... Wait, why does Rundar not like us? Did he not like us at 100? I guess maybe giving him land wore off or something? I don't know. That's fine. I mean, if he wants to join the faction, he can be an ungrateful wretch. That's okay. Doesn't bother me at all. Right. Gonna wait till we're about 600 and then do something. So Count Murgy, my cousin, is currently... Yeah, he's in a faction. We'll obligate him. We'll ask him to leave. Honoured Prince, thank you for reminding me of my duties and obligations as your vassal. Very good, very good. Yes, yes. Quite. Carrying on, we're going to hit 600, the all-important number. We're being raided by Najara. That's just kind of annoying. Can we raise up some troops to deal with that? I mean, we'd have to raise up, like, all of our troops, but... I mean, that's okay. Get all of these ones together. Merge up over here. I mean, just because you're bigger than me doesn't mean I'm going to be happy with you. Just... Oh, never mind. You know what? Raid me all you like. No problems here. Just raid me all you like. Okay. They're going to raid us with 7,000 troops. That's a little annoying, if I'm honest with you. That is a little annoying. Okay, well, pretty much nothing I can do about that, if I, you know, being honest here. There's zero I can do. They are just causing us issues. They stole 42 gold from us. Or, yeah, they looted 42 gold. They are destroying this, so we get the looted modifier. I'm just, you know, not bothered at all. No. Why would I be bothered? Alright, so this one's 100 gold. This one is 100 gold. That's good. So it's 200 gold. Then we need 300 for the kingdom. And we would hold 3 duchy titles. Let's go. We're going to make this the Duchy of the Wood of Sharp Teeth. Duchy of the Fields of the Dead. Then, that allows us to found a new kingdom. We are now Darendar Jobar the Just of Sword Coast. Unless anybody has a better name. Also, the color of our kingdom is kind of awful, but that's okay. We are now going to select a new advisors. We have an advisor title open. That can be Galandar of Faerun. We also need a new commander, because we have 2 new commander slots. Faerun can fill that as well. As can my half-brother Rundar. We now also have 3 duchies. My vassals are going to be well hacked off that I have 3 duchies. Yep, and some of them would like some of them. Well, Peldvale right here, I believe that you should hold the Wood of Sharp Teeth, as you already have 2 of the provinces within the Wood of Sharp Teeth. This seems sensible. So he is now Mergy of the Wood of Sharp Teeth. Okay. And Arlon here, now I could grant him the one that he wants. If I go into vassals, he's probably desires the Fiat Duchy. Yeah, he wants this one up here. I think I'm actually going to grant that all to Rundar, my brother. Or I'm going to grant these 2 to Rundar. Although that would put Arlon in underneath as well. If I do this, he gets that title as well. But I kind of just want to give him those 2. We would make Rundar very strong if I did this. Arlon is our uncle. See, we don't hold too many duchies right now, so I think we might just hold on to this one until we're a little stronger. But yeah, we could give it to one of those 2. This guy, the main issue is that he holds land in 2 different places. So he holds land in the Field of the Dead, and he holds land in Baldur's Gate, and he holds land in this one, which is the Duchy of Altergard. So we might want to reduce what he holds slightly before we give him anything, but yeah, it's a potential option. Anyway, I am going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.